De'Aaron Fox headed to the San Antonio Spurs in a 3-team trade, according to ESPN. Zach LaVine will be headed to the Kings from Chicago. In the deal, Chicago's return isn't known yet, but stay tuned to HQ as this story develops.
You heard it here first. The Spurs are going to win the 2027 NBA championship. With not even a day since the Luka and AD trade, the Kings, Spurs, and the Bulls have set off the internet again. So as you guys have seen, the Kings, Spurs, and Bulls have came to an agreement to send De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs and Zach LaVine to the Kings, and the Bulls got some players, but we don't really even care about that. This all happened starting with De'Aaron's comments stating he wanted to stay a King but also wanted to win, which we all know wasn't going to happen in Sacramento, since they struggled to come back the next year after giving the Warriors a problem back in 2023. Then last year they missed the playoffs. Since he's been on the team, they've made the playoffs one time, so that makes sense why he would want to leave. Not everybody can be like Steph Curry, being loyal to a team for 10 plus years. And also, look at his last game. I would leave too. Also, before I continue, all the Warriors fans out there, I'm not gonna lie, the Warriors just passed up on having a chance of getting Zach LaVine. Now y'all are calling everybody for help. Thank God they finally traded Zach LaVine. He's been on the trading block for like 2 seasons now. What's even crazier, he doesn't even want to be traded. It's insane. Jimmy Butler's out there in Miami still getting clowned by Kevin Love. In San Antonio, De'Aaron is now reunited with his former teammate Harrison Barnes and now has the help of Slenderman on his team. The Spurs definitely won this trade, but let's talk about the current moment for right now. The Spurs already have a developing roster with a 7'4" man named Victor Wembanyama, who has become an all-star this year, averaging 24, 11 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. Then an aging but efficient Harrison Barnes and an old Chris Paul who will still give you 10 points and 8 assists a night. And unlike the Lakers, they could afford to give up a center because they have a top 5 defensive center in the league. Now they have an all-star caliber player in De'Aaron Fox who can bring you defense from the guard position, averaging 1.5 steals a game, and can take some offensive load off of Wemby. Notably, the Spurs are the 12th seed as we speak, and even though De'Aaron was in Sacramento, he did not push them to much success. I believe a combo of him and Wemby could really make a change to that. Now for the future, San Antonio still has all their draft picks and more, with both theirs and the Hawks in this year's draft, then the Hawks for the next 2 years, and then they still somehow kept the Kings pick in 2031. How did that happen? Honestly, I don't think any team really lost this trade though. In my opinion, I think the Kings did do well with getting Zach LaVine, who's been playing his best basketball right now. They got a couple picks that might not help a lot, but picks are picks, and the Bulls got some extra players too. The Spurs definitely won this trade though, and all that to say, I think the future looks bright for San Antonio, and I'd like to see how that plays out. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and sub, and I'll catch you on the next one.